All right, I have the UFC on and another promotion because my teammate is fighting tonight. So best of luck to him. But he is already like I know he's gonna put belt to ass. Should be a swift knockout, swift execution, per usual. But point of this video is going to be talking about business stuff, and I want to talk about speed and execution because it's super important in business, especially when you are first beginning in business, right? So, what is the importance of speed and execution? Well, if you're starting in business, especially if you're starting in business, speed matters, okay? I've spoken about consistency, but speed of execution matters just as much, if not more. And so I was having this conversation recently. Actually, I'll preface with this, right? Myself and also people I'm with, this is just like a common theme, unfortunately. Like, some relationships are better as friendships, and some are better as business relationships, right? And you can mix the two, you can, but it often won't mesh well, unfortunately. And you might know a guy for a while, or you know XYZ, and it just probably won't work out. um there really is like a fine line there, but you kind of gotta you kind of just gotta roll with the punches, you know what I mean? It's like you don't necessarily need to not be friends with someone if they aren't a good business partner, but it's like you got to choose who to work with. And the reason I'm talking about this is because I was having this conversation with Barto the other day. If you know, like if you're in ecom, like Barto Slobada, um, really, really well off. Well, he's doing really well with dropshipping right now. He has a store that's printing, and like he and I were just talking. Like, yeah, sometimes you just got to cut the dead weight, and it's unfortunate, but I just like I've seen the contrast of that now. Like this guy that I've been working with recently, he's moving super quick, and he literally messaged me tonight like, I got an MVP out in a day, and he's already talking to clients. And he said he got an Airbnb. So for context, this guy, he lives in Puerto Rico, and he has a market there that's untapped for certain softwares that I so happen to have done before and are ingrained in. And so he has an Airbnb with like three other sales guys, and they're going there for a week, and he's gonna like execute the plan basically. And so like this guy, he's crypto ecom, like he has one of the biggest ecom stores in Puerto Rico right now. And so this guy's been around the block. He knows what's good, and he knows like what he needs to be doing, which is really nice because I don't have to babysit someone on the other end of the business, right? And like that's how it should be. You shouldn't have to babysit your business partner. And you know, like if you're not executing, then either you need to do something differently yourself, or you need to cut the dead weight. Um, but like, I don't know. I just want to talk about that. Like, if you're young and you're in business, especially if you're starting out, like execution and speed matters. Like, one of the biggest points I've talked about in a lot of my videos is consistency, but you also need to be fast in your execution, right? You can't be slow. Okay, it shouldn't take you a year to develop a product MVP. You should be able to, like, depending on the scope, you should be able to do it within like a week. Like, you need to go fast because you're not going to do it right in the beginning. And the quicker that you can fall and fail and iterate on those failures, the quicker you'll succeed, right? And so you kind of just need to put your back against the wall. Another conversation I was having earlier with a good friend of mine, Alec, it's like, even if you're in like a good circumstance, and you don't necessarily have like deadlines, you kind of just need to make a deadline for yourself and put yourself against the wall, because if you don't, you're kind of just going to linger. And that's something that I did for a long time, but you really need to have this sense of urgency. I think one of the reasons I'm so successful is because at the age of 22, I feel as though not even that I'm running out of time, like that I have ran out of time. And everyone says that it's stupid, and like even my parents, they're like, "Bro, you're 22, you're fucking young, like chill." And I'm like, I know in my logical brain that that is correct. But when I think about it emotionally, and I think about it from a business perspective, like day to day, that's how I feel. Like I feel like I'm running out of time, and I think that's why I'm moving so quickly and doing so well, because I'm just operating as if my back is against the wall. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Also, I kind of want to talk about like grifters and course sellers, because like I don't know. I have a friend. If you guys know, if you're in ecom, Leon or Ecom Debunked. I lived with him for a few months. Um, he like his thing, well, like he's a dropshipper first and foremost, but he also like for his content he like exposes these grifters and these info sellers. And it's funny enough, like there's another guy that has the same name as me, Aaron Grant, and he is like he's another one of those grifters. Um and he was just talking about him and it made me think about it. Like I don't think I'm ever going to like sell a course or sell any info. If anything, like what I will do, like what I've planned on doing once I have consistent MRR coming in, like this will probably be sometime in the middle of this year during the summer. I'm literally going to make a YouTube video and it's going to be a full breakdown of exactly how to develop a SaaS from 0 to 1. And I'm gonna make it for free on YouTube. And I want to do a lot more info based things on YouTube. Like I've done the back end course, right? But I want to do both CS stuff and also business stuff. But the thing is, like, all of the information is already out there, right? And I think I have a unique angle because there's already business content on YouTube and there's already CS content on YouTube. But I've kind of been on both sides of the coin, right? I have been both the tech lead, developing the software, and I have also been on the other side of the coin, driving the client acquisition and doing the business side. So I think that my angle is going to be just kind of meshing those into one and showing you, like, look, if you're a solo developer, this is how you're going to make a SaaS and how you're going to market it and how you're going to get clients, right? And I'm going to upload it for free because why would I charge for this information? The information's already out there. And like with these grifters and course sellers, right? There's no way that you can continue to grow your business and also do one-on-one mentorships with like 20 people at the same time. There's just no world where that's possible. And so oftentimes a lot of these course sellers make all their money from courses and they're just grifting the fact that they're like these successful business people, or they are actually super successful in business, but that's taking up so much of their time that they're practically scamming their students because they're not providing what they said they would provide or XYZ, whatever. It's really, really hard to grow a business and also sell info and do mentorships at the same time. But another thing that goes into it, a conversation I was having with a girl last night is like, if you get into a position where you're really wealthy or you can help other people, you should be selfless and help, you know, you shouldn't be like hoarding wealth. And I don't want to be like a billionaire or anything, but I would say I'm not like bougie, but I would also say I'm not like, I'm pretty frugal, but I'm not like, dude, you can see what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing a blank, like gray long sleeve shirt. Like, I don't really buy like super nice things for myself. Um, and I really like, I could survive off of like 3K a month, bro. Like, in all reality, I could survive off that. Now, I'm gonna get to a point later this year, especially like when I go out and I start traveling a lot, and maybe I'll probably like, I don't know who I'm gonna live with, but I'm gonna get a house with somebody later this year, and we're probably gonna get a pretty nice house. Um, my cost of living will go up, but it's not gonna be anything like exuberant. And like anything that's extra, I just want to give back. I have dreams. Like I would love to pay off my parents' mortgage and pay for the rest of my siblings' college, and I want to buy my sister a car when she finishes nursing school. Um, and then just like give back. That's all it is really. I don't really know where I was going with this, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm never gonna like sell info or sell a course. If anything, like if I get bored and like I exit, I might go like the neat code, like coding Jesus route, and I might make like an app, right? Similar to like neat code or like get cracked, but that's as far as I would take it. I think a one-on-one mentorship is pointless. Like, and I don't even think I would have fun doing it. I don't think I would enjoy it whatsoever. Um, but yeah, big things coming in 2026. Uh, Follow your dreams, dude. Like anyone is capable of doing what I'm doing right now. Okay. Um, that's all it is, bro. I'm super happy, super fulfilled. I've never been happier in my life. And it was only until I went all in with what I was trying to do that I felt that. And I don't know. I want everyone to be able to experience the level of fulfillment that I'm feeling right now because, I've battled with mental health issues. I've been in really, really dark positions and I've gone through a lot, and I know what it's like. And I just think that everyone at some point in their life deserves to just wake up every day and feel happy and feel content with themselves and be fulfilled. I just hope that everyone will find their why in life and find their purpose, whatever that is. I hope that I really hope that the world moves to a better spot. I don't know. I don't know. I I just wish everyone could experience what I'm experiencing. That's all. Follow your dreams. Love you guys.